Have you ever heard the saying, is the juice worth the squeeze? It's a simple phrase with profound meaning. Picture this. You have a juicy, ripe fruit in your hand, but to extract its sweet nectar, you must put in the effort to squeeze it. This phrase encapsulates the concept of weighing the effort versus the reward in any given situation in life. This trip was the exact same thing. I mean, the journey to get to where we were going was grueling, tough, and dirty. So at this point, you're going to have to sit back, see if it was worth it. You guys tell me if you think it was in the comments later.
Um, I think we're going down to like Moonscape Overlook down in the San Rafael Swell. So it'll be another adventure and exploring down there, and we'll be able to get all the way through that, and we'll be able to see some of that. So it should be a good time. The goal now is to get out of town in a timely fashion. Friday at 4:30. It's going to be tough, but that's the goal. We'll get out of here quick, hopefully. All right, so we just met up with Drew from Equipped. We're leaving Green River now. It's taking us a little bit longer to get down here than we'd have liked. It's going to be a little later than either of us would have liked. We still got about an hour to get to camp, so that'll put us there about 9:30. But from there, it's going to be a hop, skip, and a jump down to Moonscape tomorrow. Tonight we got this massive fire made by Drew from Equipped. It's still going.
You gotta back up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, what are we adding?
Water.
It will flare. Wow, that's some flammable water, bruh. With a lot of black smoke.
Our fire's rolling cold.
Shit, son. Hey, I can see you now.
Hey!
I couldn't see you before. Let's see if I can get where you can see me here. Oh, I can turn this on. Alright, so it is 7 o'clock in the morning. We were out here in the San Rafael Swell this morning, and it's been raining all night. This ground is just soft and mushy. So we got the Rain Stopper 3000 hat on today. We got the Devil's Light going this morning. I'll tell you what, that thing is amazing. It lit up the tent all night, lit up everything. Well, not all night, but when I needed it to get up and go to the bathroom. But we are on the backside of Temple Mountain this morning. So so that would be Temple Mountain covered in clouds. And this is this valley. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can even see it, but we'll get a little bit more video. So today's goal is to make tracks over to Moonscape Overlook. We got to break down camp again. Well, not again, but break down camp, and then we're gonna head over there. We got Vernon from Crawlander, Vernon and Jenny. We got Drew from Equipped that's with us. So we're gonna, once they decide to get up, I'm a little early, but we'll get it all broke down, tore down, and get headed over there. Kind of excited.
Now that it's a little bit lighter, so that's Temple Mountain, and this is where we stayed, high up on this plateau, overlooking this big valley. It was gorgeous, even though it was covered in rain and snow falling. It was just absolutely amazing. And unfortunately, the snow picked up, as you can see the camp here. The snow's really coming down. It's turned this into a sloppy, muddy mess, which is, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of mud, but it's actually really pretty to look at. The snow come down in all these
you know, western mesas and all the western type of landscape. But yeah, it's a sloppy mess.
So it was at this part in the trip when we really got some self-service. And one of the guys that was with us, Vernon and Jenny, I guess, from Crawlander, received some troubling family news, so they had to bail out, which left it to my boy here, Drew from Equipped, rocking his Forerunner. And we decided to continue to make our way from Temple Mountain to Moonscape Overlook. As the farther and farther we went, the muddier and muddier it got. It was a tough battle. Um, I led the way most of the way, which did help clear it up for Drew and his little tires, as the mud in this area was interesting. It was about 2 to 3 inches deep, but underneath that slick stuff was dry dirt. So as I would come along here and pull up all the wet stuff and flip it all over my Jeep, Drew would be able to make it through a little bit easier in the Forerunner. And, well, he made it through a little easier. But you can see here, it was a brutal, muddy mess. We got to wash off in the river a little bit, but from there, it was rough. Yeah, it was rough. Um, that Jeep is green, and it's the Sarge green Jeep. Not that you could tell, but as we made our way through, it was really good to be able to really test ourselves and see how good we were able to make it through there. We had enough training and everything else to make it through.
So we are here at the Moonscape Overlook, and it's awesome. Great camp spot. It's just ended up being me and Drew, and Vern and Jenny, they had to head home this morning. So it's just me and Drew tonight. But these views are absolutely amazing. See if we can get you a better shot here. So we had to venture into a little mud today, huh? What are you doing, Drew? You trying to get the mud out of the inner fender there? On the Forerunner?
Yep,
Oh, there's a hole there, huh?
there's a hole there where it used to attach to there.
The mud said no more, huh?
The mud's holding it together now.
We just got it pasted together with some mud. Drew's got his racing slicks on. Get your racing slicks. You got the essentials though.
Almost as smooth as yours.
Yeah, mine are. You can see the. Your mom hasn't been this dirty in ever. She's multicolored dirty also. We ran through mud that was pink, black, brown, green, white, just about every color. And it is everywhere. At one point there was probably 300 to 400 pounds of mud on the roof and the hood. This pile of mud right there is what we pulled off the top of the rooftop tent. So, yes, there is quite a bit of mud on the tent and everywhere.
So we set up the fire and we let the dogs have a relaxing time as we just sat back and relaxed on one of the most epically beautiful campsites I've ever camped at. I've had a lot of absolute gorgeous campsites, but this one might have taken the cake. I mean, we're talking about camping 50 yards from a sheer cliff face of 400 feet. Um, it was just epic. So I decided to bust out the drone a little bit and take a few shots from that. Um, it was just magical. One of the great parts about it is we were the only ones out there. Probably because it had rained like crazy all night and all day. So, yeah, go figure. Probably the only ones dumb enough to go out there in that mud. But we did see a few cars come and go. A lot of people trying to get their Instagram photos in the evening when the sun starts to set. But they all boogied out of there as quick as possible, as quick as they blew in. So we got to enjoy ourselves. And man, it was amazing. Definitely somewhere I will go back and camp again.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. We are here at Moonscape Overlook. As you can see, it's gorgeous. So cool. If you ever get a chance to come here, you need to. This needs to be on your bucket list. Pretty sure I can see down there where some stuff that's fallen off and splashed into that mud over the night. Yeah, like right there, you see that big rock that fell. We had a little bit of rain last night. Of course, not enough to wash any of the mud off, but just to make it muddy for the drive out. So, it's pretty awesome out here. Definitely a 10 of 10. I will be back to camp. You can see the Henrys are in that area right there. They're covered in clouds. You got Factory Butte right there behind your mom. I'm not sure what that one is. Out in that direction, you have Temple Mountain. And from here, you can see all of that when it's not cloudy. All right, so we are loading up and heading out of Moonscape Overlook. It is 9:30 and I still can't see shit. It's muddier than hell still, and especially now that it rained last night. It rained enough to get everything soaking wet, but not enough to clean anything off. So here's hoping we can get out of here without too much mud on the vehiculars any more than we currently have, but my guess is it's not very doubtful. I mean, it's not going to happen is what I meant. It's pretty doubtful. So let's see. Talk about the trip that we did today or this weekend. So we went from we started out in, we'll call it Green River. We drove down. We stayed the first night on the backside of Temple Mountain, about halfway through the fun way around Temple Mountain Trail, and that was really cool. It was a good place to camp. Woke up though, and it was rainy, and it pretty much rained all night and rained till about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Well, maybe about noon. It rained till about noon yesterday. And then myself and Drew from Equipped, Vernon had to head home. He had some family things he needed to deal with. But Drew and I kept motoring, and we took I guess you would call it kind of the back way or the roundabout way into Moonscape Overlook, and that was awesome. It was super awesome to do. Now, was it worth going that direction instead of jumping on the highway? I don't know. There's so much mud that I'm covered in right now that I'm not sure one way or the other. So it's going to be $60 in car wash minimum just to get it started. And we're not done with the mud. I'm still driving through mud. It rained a bunch last night. Not enough to clean anything, but enough to make it all sloppy again. So we will see how things shake out from here. And I cannot see if anybody's coming. Okay. So let me get off this mud. But yeah, it
Of course, the main road has to be muddy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna stop here for just a second. I just need to pull up some stuff on the map. All right, minor change of plans. Because of all the mud caked on everything, we're getting all wibbly wobbly on the highway as we're heading home. There is a car wash in Green River that we're going to try and hit, clean off the wheels and everything, just so that everything gets a little more balanced. But in order to do that, going the highway route, we've got to hit Highway 70, which is an 80-mile-an-hour road. And we're topping out about 45, 46 before it gets a little wonky. So we found an old state route, 24. It's the old Green River state route. So we're going to try and hit that. It does tie into Green River up there. So we're going to try and see how that works out. Hopefully it's not closed. We've been passing a lot of these roads that have been closed and gated off. I'm assuming it's because of, that it's like a mud season for us. Spring, everything gets super muddy and ruddy, as you can tell. But hopefully we'll be able to make it that way and stay off the highway, hit the car wash, and we'll be good to go. We'll find out here in about a half a mile. All right, so we were able to take the old state route 24, and it's like the perfect road for us right now. It is paved, but it's hasn't been maintained in a long time. And we're actually coming up on what looks like an ambulance and a cop car. I wonder if somebody tried to climb that tower and fell, because there's another cop over there. We got an ambulance, 2 cop cars here.
I don't know.
And we are trying to figure out what's going on. I hope somebody didn't fall off that big tower. There's a big radio tower.
Very strange.
So I don't know. We're just gonna motor on through here. Hopefully, hopefully we can get by. They don't have the entire road blocked. So we'll see what happens when we get up here. I guess I'll put my seatbelt on.
Are they blocking the road?
Well, yes and no. So you got a white car? Yeah, they are. It looks like. and then it looks like an Audi, and then a cop behind him. And they do have the road blocked, so not sure what we're going to be able to do here. Hopefully we can oh wait, I think I can sneak through. Okay, I think I'm going to try and go around the ambulance. Let me get out and make sure.
That cop in his car or not?
Negative, there's nobody in the car or the ambulance, it doesn't look like, so I'm going around the ambulance.
Yeah, there's 2 more cops up at the radio tower.
Yeah, I'm wondering if some dumb kids tried to climb it and fell. That would be my guess.
Oh, there's at least 3 up there.
Either that or broke in or something.
There's a helicopter up there.
Really?
Yeah, there was a helicopter on the other side of that second cop car.
Yeah, my guess is then somebody fell off that tower and they're going to have to life flight him out of there. That's my guess. Oh, you might be able to see up this draw. That was really weird. That was really, really weird. So, couldn't get no footage of it. I mean, it was a ways off anyways, but my guess is that's what happened, is somebody tried to climb a monster radio tower that is completely fenced off. So they tried to go over, around, or through the fence, probably got through it, up and over, or whatever. But now they are, my guess is somebody fell. And they are going to life flight them out of here.
And as always, guys, if you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe. Share it with those people that you know that would definitely come out here. Share it with those that would like the mud on this one. But it helps us get out there and gets us to do more of this stuff. So, check out the Instagram as well.